All right, what is up, Answer Outdoors people, folks, everyone out there? We are talking turkey again today. Season's closing in on us. It's the 22nd. Youth season here opens the 25th. So people will be rocking and rolling this weekend. I'm going to go over what's in my vest, what I might take on a short hunt, or what I might take on a long hunt, and then also the one item I never go in the woods without anytime. So stick around, wait till the end of the video to see that one item, hit subscribe, and hang with me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Answer Outdoors. I'm Justin Hunnell, and thank you for allowing me to fuel your outdoor passion.
All right, guys, here it is, a cold spring morning. It is the 22nd of April, and it is freezing out here. So I thought I'd do a little video on what I might take to the woods for a day, either a short hunt or a long hunt, one that I might make it back to the car in, or one that I might not. So let's start out with what I got on. You don't need to have a turkey vest, but a good turkey vest is invaluable in the woods. This one's and the better part of 15 years old, and it's a redhead, Bass Pro Shops. Cabela's the same brand now. So you can take a look at anything, and they range from, I think, right around $30 for a reasonable turkey vest with a butt pad in it, all the way up through, I've seen them near that $200 mark. I think at the time this one was about $80. So, I don't see replacing it. I wear it for a month, a year. It's not getting worn out any other time. So for me, hey, it works. And I kind of have it down to a system, of course, because it's all about systems. So what you'll notice immediately on the outside of this, one of those items I say I will not go in the woods without, and it apparently will not come off, is a thermocell. So I do rock the thermocell. I said I would tape it to a carabiner. That's exactly what I do. I have no reason to buy the little case for this thing. I prefer it exposed and easily clipped to, just about anywhere. So really look at getting yourself a nice thermocell. They're like $20. Invaluable. So let's start out. Locator call. This is a crow call. Very simple. Should get them to gobble. This is just a Lowman's. It's simple everyday crow call. Primos makes a great one. HS makes a great one. Woodhaven makes a great one. Everybody makes a good crow call. I do like the sternum strap. I hate stuff flapping around, so I can snap my crow call up under that. It's attached to the vest. I never have it off. It's always on the vest. So let's start on the outside. In this front pocket, I do carry 3 slate calls. So 1 and 2 here. Those are the 2 I go with immediately, and then the other one is in an inside pocket. And next to that, in most turkey vests, will have some similar setup to this. With multiple pockets for multiple calls. So below that is, I carry some stuff for some steel wool and a mouth call, recondition the slate. Next to that, hey, 3 strikers. 1, 2, 3. We've gone over how much difference a good striker and different strikers can make. They have a nice protective snap cover. And on the outside here, with the drawstring, is everybody's favorite. That's why the drawstring's on there. I normally carry a rubber band for this. A box call. We can use a box call for a million different things. But I like a box call in this super windy conditions. You can see decoy tail, and I'll go over that in a second. So that's on the left side, my left side, so opposite my gun side pocket. On the outside. On the inside, this is some stuff that I may or may not carry. A lot of it sits back of the truck. I will always carry a compass. Compass is always with me, so that's I'm just going to toss on the ground here for what we got. I always carry some off with me. Thermocell works great for mosquitoes. I like this for ticks, especially in the east. The ticks are really prevalent, so I do carry some deep woods off. My extra mask, my headlamp. This is again the Black Diamond. It's just a great headlamp. Carry a piece of rope in case I shoot a bird. I can hang it over my shoulder. Lighter, I always have a knife in my pocket or on my belt, so I don't have that in the vest. I don't want to get separated from that. This is just a inexpensive, stuff sack, waterproof, with some Rocky rain gear in there. It's light rain gear. Start sprinkling out or it's calling for weather, I will carry this with me. And that is everything in this inside zip pocket. So hey, I got like a little survival setup right there. I might carry a snack bar or something like that in there as well. We're gonna go to the right side now. So this vest has multiple pockets on the right side. And on this absolute outside pocket, right now I have a roll of camouflage duct tape. I do carry this with me a lot. I can use it for a lot of things, obviously. If something's not camoed, I can toss some duct tape on there. But on the outside pocket, this tends to be where the calls I'm using that day go, or I'll throw my snack food in there and a water bottle. It really doesn't house very much because it's just a snap pocket. So for me, it's not super secure. On the absolute outside, it's more like my necessities pocket. Little shell carrier, wham, some extra ammo, a couple mouth calls. This thing will go around my neck. This is just a pouch I carry. The mouth calls I'm generally going to be using that day. I do carry this around my neck. This is what I use as a face mask. You guys have seen these before. These are those, buffs. Any camo one will work. It doesn't have to be any certain pattern. And my gloves. And if you watch my videos before, these are the necessity. You have to have gloves. You have to have a face mask. Carry an extra striker. I carry an extra slate call. And these little pockets here, there's just more mouth calls. I tend to be very mouth call heavy. And other than the extra striker and extra slate call and one extra shotgun shell, still down at the bottom, I carry my owl hooter in there. I use this hardly ever. I really don't rotate too much with the owl hooter, but it's one of those things you have to have. So I have it. So that's on the outside. And on the inside, it's going to be my gobble call. This is, a necessity. I do carry box call chalk, and I try and keep it in packaging because I don't want it to get wet. You can use a plastic bag. I just happen to have just gotten that box call chalk. Carrying an orange vest. This is cool. This is Frog Tog, vest, and it zips up into this little pouch, so I don't have to worry about that too much. And extra Thermacell stuff. I tend not to leave it in the box, so I know there's an extra tab, an extra butane in there. So that's really what's on the inside, outside of these big pockets. I'll throw a sandwich or something, some kind of lunch, and a water bottle in there with that. This is compatible for a bladder, but with my decoys in there, I tend not to run a bladder. So on the back here, wham! It's everybody's favorite. It's the decoy pocket. Sometimes you got to pop them back out. It's a flex tone, very nice 3D sort of decoy. 3Ds, these hard body decoys are tougher to obviously pack in and pack out. But that's kind of cool, and just kind of got that. And then I carry one of the Primos, mobile jakes. And I do run this guy. And occasionally I'll run the fan by itself. I do not use a real fan because I like the packability of this. Occasionally I'll run the fan by itself. But I do end up, before the season starts, I take the top of this and I adhere it to an actual decoy stake, because the one that came with this was just junk. And I poke that through next to it. So really I'm going to face this out, kind of this wise. So as the birds come in, they see this. Not very close to me, set up, something like that. But I do run this fan by itself like it is, because I can pop this off and just carry a fan with me if I need that extra decoy. And again, honestly, just duct tape it to a stake, because that's all it takes. So from there, wrap this up and it all goes back in. He's carrying this big pocket back here. You saw me take a sock off the head of the decoy. I'll do that on both. I don't like carrying anything red, white, and blue out in the woods. I carry extra decoy stakes. And this vest does have a butt pad that comes down and a back pad built into it. So when you're sitting against a tree, there you are, little 3D camo. And is bladder compatible. This is a small bladder though. And again, with the decoys in there, I don't really run it too much. So that is the rundown of what I'm going to carry in turkey season. Max loadout. Obviously, I'm going to have a gun. And I'm going to have, you know, my license, all my stuff, as far as my wallet. And then I'm also going to have some water and some food. I thought that all went without saying, and a knife. The only thing I might add to this is a little tiny saw if I'm hunting private land. If I'm hunting public land, I don't carry a saw because I don't want to be tempted even to start cutting stuff I shouldn't be cutting. And I would suggest the same for you. You know, we're all going to break some branches. You do your best to not leave any trail. But if I have a saw in my hand and I have a branch my way, I get tempted to cut that thing down. So I just eliminate that temptation and do my best to make sure that I'm always on the right side of the law in those cases. So do me a favor. If I missed anything that you would normally call, bring with you, leave it down in the comments here. It's just a quick video of a total turkey loadout. Again, there's a lot of things I wouldn't carry that rain suit if it wasn't supposed to rain. If I'm going farther, deeper, faster, I might only carry the hen or I might only carry the Jake. I always carry that orange vest. I always carry off. I always carry a thermocell. You know, there's some stuff I'm going to take with me and some stuff I'm going to eliminate, but a lot of this stuff just lives in this vest. And it only comes out, hey, when I'm using it during turkey time. So here it is, the rundown of my turkey vest. Hopefully yours is very similar, if not better. And stick around for that one item I always take in the woods. All right, everyone, thanks for sticking in. Here it is. It's very small. It's very simple. It's something you should never leave home without. And it is a camouflage bandana. Hey, man, if you forget some TP, which I didn't show in my vest, this will suffice. The other thing is, you know, you forget your face mask. Hey, here it is. We're in quarantine. You can wrap this around your head. Worst comes to worst, you forget a set of gloves. You can wrap this around your front hand. You need to camo up if you're filming your hunts. You need to camo up your camera. You can always drop this over it and cut a hole. This does so much. You hurt yourself, you can have a sling. There's a million things you can do with it. But a camo bandana, specifically camo, or at least, you know, some sort of facsimile of camo, so that it is multi-purpose in the woods. It's pointless to have this with you and have it be a bright white surface. I want it so it blends in. That's why I'm carrying it. So camo bandana, they're $2, $3, $1 sometimes. It doesn't have to be camo, just any sort of olive drabby or, you know, brownish, tannish color will work. And you just carry this with you in the woods. Every time you step your foot out of the vehicle, you should have a camo bandana with you. It's small, it's simple, and it has saved my bacon more than I can count. As always, hit the subscribe button down below. Woo! Hit the subscribe button down below. Do me a favor, click some of the links below and get some of this stuff if you don't have it already. Don't feel the need to replace the stuff you already have if you really don't think you need to. And also, go check out my blog at www.answer-outdoors.com. That's www.answer-outdoors.com. Follow me on Instagram at JSHunold, Hunold, JSHunold. And check out Answer Outdoor. So at Answer Outdoor on Facebook. That's our group. You can get in on that. And hey, stay safe, shoot straight, and catch a big one, guys. Thanks so much.